It's time to recall some Democrats. If you live in the state of Minnesota and you think that it's hot trash and a dereliction of duty for your elected state representative to not show up to work while still collecting a paycheck, you should sign the recall petition. Unlike other examples in other states where there were certain members from political parties that denied quorum on like a vote for a bill that they didn't like, the entire Democrat state house, every single one of the 66 elected members have boycotted starting our session. Now, based off of Minnesota's constitution, along with our state statute, it was supposed to begin on January 14th. But because they have not shown up, there are not enough members on the Republican majority to actually constitute a quorum. And that's because one of the DFL members was thrown out of office, and there has to be a special election, which Governor Tim Walz hasn't even called for that yet. And so this is where we are right now. So I say all of this because our recall efforts have now launched, and we are initiating recalls in all 66 legislative districts for every single one of the 66 DFL House members that is not showing up to work. But first, we have to collect 25 to 50 signatures. The first thing you can do is visit the website, minnesotarecall.com, and you can sign the petition form. Now, what happens next is a local member of your local Republican Party unit, what we call a BPOU, will reach out to you because they have to collect an original wet signature. That's very important. Now, the key is you have to be an eligible voter. Now, without getting into all of the legal particulars, because I'm not a lawyer, if you get elected, but then decide to not show up to work because you are afraid of losing political power, that's not a good enough reason to not show up. Again, they're still collecting a paycheck. Right now, we're at 22 days. And if you do the math on it, it's somewhere around $210,000 that they have collected in wages for literally not showing up to work. So to wrap this all back up, if you are a Minnesotan who is eligible to vote, and you think that your Democrat elected state rep should have to show up, and by not showing up, they are forfeiting their right to serve you, you should sign the recall petition.